going on, guys? We are here at the Great Ohio Toy Show, one of the biggest toy shows in the Midwest. My buddy Nate is with us, and we're going to be hunting for some really cool stuff today. I'm really excited. VHS tapes, video games, vintage t-shirts, everything and anything. Let's go check this out. So I will say, this is still one of my favorite toys that I always see, and I never pull the trigger on, but the talking Freddy doll. Look how beautiful that is. I've never actually heard him talk before, so I'm curious what type of sayings he has, but maybe he just says, "Hi, I'm Freddy." I'm not even sure, but this is one of my favorite horror movies ever. Favorite franchise, favorite killer. Just kind of gets me in the mood for spooky season.
Dial this number now. I've got some tales to tell. Freddy's favorite bedtime stories.
I just bought my first purchase of the convention. This is a guy that I always buy VHS tapes from. In one of our earlier episodes, I bought Faces of Death, and he hooked me up with two awesome movies. He was asking $70 for both. I talked him down to $40. So I got Creepazoids on VHS, and then this one's crazy, Assault of the Party Nerds, two really obscure 80s movies. Creepazoids is a horror sci-fi movie. I don't know much about it. It looks like an alien type of end of the world movie, and then this looks like just a classic like 80s fraternity comedy. I'm really excited to watch these, so I'll let you guys know what I think. Yo, check this out. The Tales from the Crypt Keeper figure from the 90s. And I think he talks too. This is pretty sick. I grew up watching Tales from the Crypt with my brother and I. It was one of my favorite shows on Sci-Fi. I love kind of the mini horror episodes and stories. Definitely kind of my style of like 90s horror. And yeah, one of the greatest shows ever. That's pretty cool. Might have to consider grabbing that. So I just ran into one of my favorite VHS vendors. I come every year, hopefully, to see him. And he has 3 banger movies that I am interested in. He has Silent Night, Deadly Night, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. If you've never seen this series, it's about basically Santa Claus is a killer. He goes on a deranged killing spree and gets put in a mental hospital. It's really awesome, fun movie during Christmas time. And then this movie called American Commandos that I'm not too familiar with. It looks like some like Rambo ripoff from the 80s, but I'm interested. Altogether, he wants $80 for the lot. I'm gonna try to get a better deal for the bundle, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, we got them. We got the tapes. Really good deal too. $60 for the set. He took 20 off. Super grateful for that. So yeah, we're gonna keep on hunting. You know you're at a retro toy show when you see Tonka wrestling buddies. These are really sick. I actually have these two in my collection. I've been trying to get him, but it's really hard to just find him solo because regarding Legion of Doom, no one ever wants to break up the set, which I get it. But these are so cool. My friends and I used to beat the crap out of these, wrestle with them, and they're really expensive pillows. I mean, as you can see here, $400 just for the lot for a bunch of pillows from the 80s. But what a classic toy franchise. Okay, we are now in building number 3. Like I said, this event is massive. There's about 1,000 vendors. It is packed. I've just bought VHS so far today too. So I really would like to get a cool Nintendo oddity, some sort of toy that I can display, and maybe a vintage shirt. So let's just keep the hunt going. Now I see you found something.
We got a Hot Wheels 19 Ford Ranger Raptor and a 2020 Koenigsegg Jesco.
What's the significance? I know, so you're really into cars. You're a professional mechanic. How long have you been collecting Hot Wheels?
Never, actually.
Okay.
But why not start, right? I'm at the toy show, might as well. But I really like Ford, and then Koenigsegg actually is pretty well-known name in the supercar world.
Okay. Flav, what is that?
It's a little Grateful Dead Bertha figure.
Wow.
Check it out.
Grateful Dead's like your favorite band, right?
No, one of them. I don't have a favorite, but they're
Why is Grateful Dead your favorite band?
just the culture, you know, the music. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. So, interesting fact about Flavio. Hey, everyone knows the Six Stash. Flav is an amazing artist, specifically with glass blowing, and he used to have a studio. He used to blow glass in California and now in Columbus. So everyone check out the Six Stash. There, this is crazy.
We got a hand puppet, Streaks from Street Sharks here, 1996. Never seen him this clean, so I mean it was kind of nice to pick up one of my Grails today.
What'd you pay on that, if you don't mind?
I paid $250.
$250's a deal on that.
I think so too, man. I'm pretty happy with my purchase. This is a great show.
So why Street Sharks? What's the nostalgia factor for you?
I mean, I grew up in the 90s. I watched it as a kid. I've got all the mainline figures, so now I'm kind of onto the obscure stuff.
We've
So
got the whole collection.
yeah. So
Awesome.
it's been a long time coming.
Uh-oh, Flop's buying more Street Sharks after he just tried to sell them all.
Yeah,
Flop, what did you just get?
Rocks
Rocks.
with the guitar. I got the guitar first, and then I got the shark.
I'll be honest, that's a really good episode too. He's in like 1 or 2 episodes, but it's one of my favorites of the show.
His hair is very nice.
Will you pet his hair?
Yeah.
What?
Guys, check this out. The first toy purchase of the day. Who doesn't love Beavis and Butthead plushies from the 90s? These are so sick, man. I've never seen these before. It's got a bunch of cat hair on them, but I paid $30 for the set. I think that's a really good deal. Big fan of the series and franchise. Mike Judge is an amazing animator, and I'm really happy. So this is going on the collection.
Could you like get less stuff?
We are taking a quick food break. So far, this whole entire experience has been amazing. I picked up some VHS tapes, paid about 30 to 40% under value. And then those 1996 Beavis and Butthead dolls ended up being 50 to 60 a pop. I paid 30 for the set. So far we're looking good. I still got more cash in my pocket. So let's see what other nostalgia treasures we can find. So this is really crazy, guys. So this is a vintage early 2000s N64 Rogue Squadron Star Wars display. Vendor, it's really cool. It's got the 3D pop-ups too. The vendor's asking $1,000 for it. Might be out of my budget today. Plus, I'm already selling a lot of cardboard displays, but I think I'm gonna get his contact information, and as I sell other cardboard displays in my collection, maybe I can work out a deal or see is he interested in trading. So just keep watching our videos in the channel and find out, does Jared eventually get this for his collection? So these are cool right here. Those Super Mario 3 walkie-talkies. I've never really seen these before. I wonder, do they actually work? 9-volt, look at those. If you guys have seen these before, leave a comment below. Okay, I found something that's really cool. This is a hologram vintage Terminator 2 watch. Now, in my opinion, Terminator 2 is top 3 greatest action movie of all time. And what a classic title in the franchise. But this is really cool. It's like,
One eternity later.
it's lenticular, it's 3D, pretty cool. I don't know, maybe I'll grab this. We finished walking all of the buildings. What's up, Flav? I'm gonna go back to that original tape guy and buy, I saw that he had Return of the Living Dead Part 2 and 3. I still got about like 80 bucks in cash in my pocket, so I'm gonna shoot him an offer and try to make a deal. Hopefully not spending all $80, but I wanna get a good deal on these tapes. So let's end the day with some Lowball Jerry. One final purchase of the day. I got Return of the Living Dead Part 2 and Part 3 on VHS. So now I have all 3 in the collection. If you remember, I mentioned Flavio found Return of the Living Dead Part 1 at the Goodwill bins. This is definitely one of my favorite like zombie horror movies. It's got a really cool punk rock aesthetic to it. Super 80s. And yeah, I bought a bunch of VHS tapes today, but you know what? Sometimes that's just how it goes. We're gonna go home, it's hot. Bye.